I remember my childhood. We were extremely poor. There was about 35 of us in that 4-bedroom house at one time. I was ashamed of how I was living. You know, we talk about living paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes people live plate to plate.
We suffered a lot growing up. There was 9 kids. Food was limited, so a lot of times I would go to school with no food and come home with no food.
When I first came to work for 3 Square, I was out at one of our agency partners volunteering, and there was a woman that came through the line. She was about my age, and she stopped to talk to me afterwards and thanked me, and then told me her story. She was upside down in her car payments. Her husband was unemployed. And she said to me, if my children knew I was here, they would be mortified. It made me realize that we're all just one step away from facing that reality.
These are not people who have created their own circumstance. These are the innocents among us.
The faces of hunger are very diverse. We think of hungry people as homeless, but it can be your neighbors next door. It's children that are going to school hungry.
The single greatest contributor to 3 Square's success is our volunteer force. MGM led the way. 24,000 hours have been donated by the teams from every single property and every department. They are this community.
Last summer, we did not have a commitment for funding for our backpack programs. MGM stepped in and made a huge contribution so kids during the summer could also have access to food on the weekends.
We all go through rough times. So for me, it's important because I never want somebody to go without a meal.
My relationship with Juan Chodo, what a blessing he and his family have been. They actually oversee the pantry, and they have set up wonderful teams that have leadership and integrity and character.
When we give out food to our community, we all greet them from a place of understanding. I am who I am because of what I didn't have.
Our motto here is not a handout, it's a hand up. And we believe that because life changes and eventually they're gonna be able to provide for themselves.
It's simply a matter of connecting the source with the need. MGM is providing the resources that we need, and we're going to get there. We're going to be nipping on the heels of hunger.
My job cares about what I care about. I'm honored to work for a place like that that cares not just about business, but cares about people. I don't have the words to describe it, how happy I am.